Hello, welcome. Happy Tuesday, you guys. All right, let me pull you guys up on the big computer here, or on the computer, I should say. Let you guys log in. It's Tuesday, 7 o'clock. And I have a super cute card for you guys. It's a fun fold. Where am I? Let's see. Hi, Dawn. Welcome. Happy Tuesday. Let me just pull this up here and let me share with the group. Hi, Diane. Welcome. I got to see you today. Yay. Hi, Donna. Let's see here. Let me just share away. There we go. I'm so happy you ladies are here tonight. I have a really fun Waterfall card. I don't know if you guys are familiar with them, but they're super fun. So we'll make that tonight. I don't really have a lot to talk to you guys about. Just reminding you guys about the last chance products. Don't forget to get your orders in. They are valid, or they are good through May 2nd or while supplies last. So supplies are not lasting very long, especially on some of those sales. They're really, really awesome. So some really great products. It's called the last chance products, or, you know, a lot of retiring items. They used to call it the retiring list, but there are some things in there that will be coming back. So what happens is when you shop with Stampin' Up, they put out bundles, so you save 10%. So I always recommend you guys getting those bundles. And what'll happen is at the end of the catalog, and a new catalog comes out, they may bring back the stamp set and the coordinating dies and punch, but you won't get the bundle price. They may only bring back the stamp set, but usually they bring back, if it's a set, they'll bring back the dies with the stamp set, but you don't get that 10% discount. So if you guys like sales, they're having an awesome sale right now. So get your last chance products. So I hope you guys are doing good today. I want to I forgot to tell you about my host code. I know you guys already know about it, but when you place an order with me, any order you place, any size, use my current host code. It's always listed on, hi Deb, oh yay, hi, welcome. It's always listed on my website or on my Facebook page. So use that host code with every order you place with me. I will send you a gift in the mail. It just depends on what I want to give away. Sometimes you may know what I'm giving away, but most of the times I'll just give you whatever I want to give you. And I do keep track of orders. So if you are a valid customer, or not a valid, but any customer is a valid customer. But if you guys are a customer of mine, I go at the end of the year and I will see who has spent the most money with me throughout the year, and I will let you, hi Amy, welcome, pick out product out of the current catalogs. But I let you know, I send you an email, so you don't have to keep track of anything. I know there's a lot of places where you have to keep track of your points or how much you spend. You don't have to do that with me. I take care of that. So just another perk if you shop with me. So I'm going to get right to it because I really don't have too much to talk to you guys about today. And you guys are probably like, yes. So I'm going to flip you guys down. Well, I'm going to flip you upside down. Let's see if I can never remember how to do this. You would think. Let's see. Where is it? Right here. Okay. Let me flip you guys upside down. And I'll flip you so that you can see. I think that's good. It looks good. Let me just wait for it to pop up over here. Oh yeah, it looks a little good. Let me see. Let me push you guys over a little. Did I go the wrong way? I think I went the wrong way. Yep, I went the wrong way, you guys. All right, I think. There we go. I think that looks good. So there's the host code that I was talking about in my beautiful handwriting there. So let me pull you guys over here and just make sure I can see your comments. All right. Sometimes the Facebook the Facebook. Sometimes the Facebook works great and other times it's just annoying. So, all right. So let me show you guys the super cute card. Oh, where did I put it? Oh, right here. Let me show you guys the super cute card we're going to make tonight. So are you ready for it? Isn't that awesome? So this is a waterfall card. So that's the front of it, and then it opens up on the inside and you have a nice place to write. So super cute card, real easy to make. It's not complicated at all, and it's so much fun to just keep doing that. So and as you guys can see, I did use Easter Friends. I haven't made any Easter cards yet, so I decided I have to make some Easter cards. Donna, it is so not hard at all. It's super easy. You're gonna be like, oh my gosh. So let's get right to it. I'm using different colors, but this paper, I forgot I actually bought this paper. Don't we all do that? Don't we have paper and then we're like, oh, where'd that come from? So this paper is the Abstract Beauty, and it is 4x6. It's already cut in that size, 48 sheets of it. And I just seen that and I said, ooh, that screams spring. But there's some really nice spring type prints in this paper. And on one side, you have just your normal designs, your normal paper there. And then on the other side, like most of the DSP that Stampin' Up! Offers, is this has like flecks of gold in it. Little, you can see the flowers have the gold. And oh, you got the stamps today, Dawn? Oh, awesome. So super cute paper, and like I said, there's a lot of spring-like pieces in here. So I said, let me use this paper, and I'll show you guys. This is actually the piece here. What you're gonna need is, let me pull in all my pieces here. So this is a A2 size card, and this is called a A-frame style. So instead of, let me show you guys with a piece of cardstock. So normally when we cut our A2 size paper for our cards, we put it this way on the 11th inch side, and we cut it at 5 1/2. So you get your 2 card bases out of that. That's A2 size. Well, if you spin it around and cut it at 4 1/4, then you're going to fold it at 5 1/2. You'll still get your A2 size cards. You'll still get 2 of them, but you have it this way instead of, well, you could put it this way too, but you have it the A-frame, they call it. So that's what we're using. I'm trying to find my bone folder here. Here it is. I put it away. So let's see. So we're going to fold that just like that. And let's see here. So I'm just going to, we're going to put the card paper on here right now, I guess. So we'll put that on there. I'm just going to use Stampin' Seal. So with your, I have a tickle in my throat and I thought it was gone away, so I apologize. So with your paper, you're going to need your Stampin' Seal, and you're also going to need either your tear and tape, your Stampin' Seal Plus. You can use the liquid glue, but because I'm doing it with you guys on camera, you're going to need time for that liquid glue to dry. So if you do use a liquid glue, just know that you can't play with the little mechanism until that is really dry. So I'm not going to use my liquid glue because of that. But this is just going to layer on the front. It's 5 1/4 by 4 normal size paper. Looks like I don't have that lined up just correctly. That's going to bug me. I don't know if I can fix it. I might be able to. There we go. So there's just the card base. That's super pretty, right? Spring. Just looks like spring. So, oh my goodness. I apologize, guys. I'm glad I have water on hand here. So, we're going to pull in our mechanism. And I'm going to show you guys how to create the mechanism. So, this size here is, what is this one? 8 5/8 by 2 3/4. I'm not getting sick at all, Deb. I had a terrible tickle in my throat right before I got on, and I thought I had cleared it out, but apparently I didn't. It said, oh, you're going live. I'm going to aggravate you. So this piece here, like I said, it's our sliding mechanism. It's 8 5/8 by 2 3/4. We're going to slide it on the 8 5/8 inch, and we're going to do some scoring. This is super easy, the scores. There's 4 score lines that you're going to do. 1 3/4. So we're going to slide it over there. Make sure you score and not cut. Then you're going to move it to 2 1/2. Score. 3 1/4. And I'll leave all these measurements in the top of the video so you guys can recreate that. And then 4 inches. And then that is it. Yep. Gotta mess with me when I'm live. So now you're just going to take these, and I've got the sniffles, oh my goodness, your score lines, and you're just going to just give them a good crease with your bone folder. I like to go back and forth with it just so when you pull on your mechanism, it works really well. So there's no stiffness there, so... So there's the mechanism. Let's do this here. You can see I have this cut with a punch. So this is cut with the Delightful Tag Topper, which actually is on clearance right now. It's still there as far as I know. I looked right before we got on. And you're going to take this punch. This is going to be bigger than the inside here. That's fine. Just wiggle that. You're going to have to wiggle that in a little bit because it is kind of a tight fit. But once you get it in there, get it all the way to the back, and then you want to kind of eyeball it here so you can see this is not even. So I'm going to slide this over a little bit. Make sure it's pressed in there, and then it doesn't look even to me. That looks good, and then just cut. So you have this funny looking tag topper here, but that's so simple. All you're going to do is take your paper snips and just trim those right off. So super easy. It looks really fancier and harder than it actually is. All right, so we have our little mechanism. We're going to set that aside, and I'm going to bring in the pieces to do our stamping on. So I have 3 squares you're going to need to stamp on, and these are cut at 2 1/4 by 2 1/4, and then you have 3 squares which these will layer on top. And these are cut, or I'm sorry, did I say 3? 2 1/4 by 2 1/4, and these are 2 1/2 by 2 1/2. So these guys here, I'm going to stamp. Let me just get a scrap paper here. Uh-oh, you need that punch, Donna? Yeah, it's a great little tag topper punch. And it's on sale. It's $18.40 marked. It was $23. And then you get your discount, so it's even cheaper. Yay! So I'm going to bring in this scrap paper because this rabbit is bigger than our little square. So what I'm going to do is put them on our block. And then I'm going to bring in the Memento Tuxedo Black ink. And I'm going to ink him up. He's not going to fit on this square, the whole thing. But that's all right, because he's cute. The top half of him is cute. So you're going to just stamp him on this square as much as you can get on him. So see, so cute. So you got his little paws there. I love the way this stamps out. Super pretty stamp set, real cute. And it's still available. Although I don't know if you don't have this stamp set, don't think you can get it before Easter. Well, maybe you could. Yeah, you probably could get it before Easter. You definitely could get it before Easter if you did expedited shipping. So in here, there's there's a little duck and a little chick. So we're going to take those and we're going to stamp them out on the other two blocks. Or not blocks, but the pieces of basic white. The bunny, isn't it so cute? I know, Dawn, it's so cute. And it just stamps so nicely. So we're going to stamp out our little duck. He should fit on the whole paper. He's cute too. This whole darn stamp set is so adorable. So I'm just washing the stamps off to the side here with my simple chamois, which I think I told you guys I cut in half, and wow, I love it cut in half. I was really afraid to cut it in half. I don't like to cut or manipulate my stamping supplies, which, I mean, if it makes it easier to use, why wouldn't you do it, right? So then the cute little chick. So him I'm going to stamp more towards the top, because I'm going to stamp some grass in there too. And then in the stamp set you have this little grass in there. So I'm just going to take that, and instead of it looking like the chicks floating in air, we're going to give the chick some grass to stand on. Perfect. Well, we're not done stamping, so let me just leave that out. We might as well do all our stamping. So, with this set, there's this Happy Easter, and it's too big. It really is, but it works for this card. I just wish it was smaller, but it works for this card. So what I did was I took a piece of Mint Macaroon. This is cut, is it 2.5 by 3.5? No, it is 1.5 by 2.5. Yes? Yes, 1.5 by 2.5. So this here, let me just make sure that that's the right one. Yes, that is the right one. I have a couple of little pieces of this lying over here, and I don't know why I have them, but I want to make sure that was the right one. So this is cut, like I said, 2.5 by 1.5, and we're going to stamp that Happy Easter on there. That fits just perfectly on there. Yeah, I love the cards with lots of stamping too. Sometimes you don't do enough stamping, you know, and this set has a lot of nice stamps in it to use. So this will fit, like I said, it will fit right across there nicely. So you just want to stamp that right in the center. Yeah, I know, Dawn, I'm just afraid to cut them. So you're like me. Yeah, I don't know. It's funny because some people will take their stamps when they get them. They hack them all up. They'll cut this. Like, I could cut this in half so my Happy Easter wouldn't be so long. But I just don't like to do it. But you can also, like I've done before, is you can tape off half of it, or you can take a sticky note and put it over it. And there's lots of different ways to manipulate it where you don't have to cut your stamps. But the simple chamois, I don't know why I was so nervous to cut it, but it's so much better. Such a perfect size. And then you get 2 of them. So what else are we stamping? I think we're stamping one more thing. Yes, we're stamping one more thing. So there is a piece of basic white that we cut out. Well, I cut out. You guys didn't cut it out yet. This is scored at 2 1/4 by 3 1/4. So I'm just going to stamp on here this sending warm and happy wishes this spring. I thought that was cute. And it fits perfectly on the center of this. So again, with the memento, and we will stamp that. I'm going to stamp this in the middle. On my other card, or on that first card I did, I stamped that up towards the top, and then I used a piece of that designer series paper on the bottom, but then I noticed when I push it up in there, it gets caught on that piece of paper. So I decided not to do that on this card. I wish we had little Easter eggs or something in this stamp set, because that would be cute on here, but we don't. So let's see. Yeah, I just can't cut my stamps. All right, so we are done stamping. So we have everything stamped out. Now, these guys I colored with our Stampin' Blends. So I've already, this bunny here, where is he? I colored this guy with the new Stampin' Blends, the, I forget the name of them. They're all the different browns, the skin tone colors. I used a couple of the markers and colored him in with that. But this bunny, I thought I would do some gray. So this one I'm going to do is gray granite. So I'm not going to bore you. I actually already have colored these guys. But I want to show you guys. I just was watching somebody on some coloring tips. And I want to show you what I learned from them. So what I'm going to do is I'm coloring the light first with my bunny. I'll just do his face just to kind of show you guys. And then this is usually how I always color anyways, is I do the light first. Then I take the dark, and I'm going to use the finer tip for that. And then I'm just going to go over this shadowing effect there. So I love how Stampin' Up! Does this for us. Let me see if this one, I think usually the tip is usually darker, but for this one it seems like the paintbrush side is darker. So, and then usually what I do is I come back in with the light color and I color the whole bunny or the whole object, whatever. But the tips I was seeing was you come back in with your light and then you just kind of pull from the dark to the light, and you don't color the whole thing. You just kind of pull it in on all sides, and then it gives it more in-depth shading. So you can kind of see how it does. It's a little light there, and it almost looks more shaded. There is a line, but it's not as harsh. So I thought that was a pretty cool little tip there, to give it a little bit more 3D effect. So the magic of TV, I have them all colored. So here's my little bunny. I colored him in the gray granite, and then I colored the duck and the chick in with the, I think it was So Saffron. Is that what I did? Yep, light and dark, and then the pumpkin pie, and then this here, the pumpkin pie for the nose and the feet, and then this one here is light old olive. So they're all colored. So, but it does give, when you look at them now, it's like you can see the different shading in there. It's pretty cool. So anyways, we're going to bring in our Mint Macaroon. And where is my tape? Right here, Stamp and Seal. So I'm just going to use the Stamp and Seal. And we're going to start to build our card now. So easy. So this is just going to border these guys nicely. I don't know, I like the bunny gray. What do you guys think? You like the bunny better gray or the brown? So let me know what you guys think. I like them gray better. So there's that. And then this guy that we stamped with our sentiment, I cut a piece of Mint Macaroon. This one is cut 2.5 by 3.5. So that'll border it nicely. One bunny for gray. Actually two bunnies for gray. So we're going to stick this right on here like this. All right, so now let's bring in our card, and I'll show you guys how to put the mechanism on. It's super easy. Uh-oh, where's my little mechanism piece? Oh, here it is. So you're going to need a piece of, I'm doing it the same color as my card base. This is cut 1x4 Pale Papaya. So this is where you're going to need your super strong adhesive. So I'm going to use this Stampin' Seal Plus. So yeah, you like them both, Deb? Stampin' Seal Plus. I think the colors, you know, just play around with the colors, but I just love that bunny. One strip on each end. So, and again, you can use your liquid glue, but you're going to want to take time for it to dry. The other thing is the tear and tape. So just put your Stampin' Seal on both ends of your mechanism piece. Well, it's not the mechanism, it's the piece that's going to hold the mechanism. Now this piece here is you're going to want to put this about 1 inch up from the bottom. You don't want it right on the bottom. So that looks about 1 inch, right? Let's see. Yeah, that looks pretty good. All right, so then you just want to push that down on the two ends, and then you're going to create this little pocket in here. See how you have that little pocket? So now your little mechanism, this is where your little mechanism is going to go. And you're probably thinking, well, how's that going to work? Because it's all sliding around. Well, you just watch and you see how it will work. It's really easy, actually. So this right here is just going to get glued down on here. So I'm just going to take my Stampin' Seal Plus again. I'm going to run a line of it right up at the very top. Actually, 2 lines, but you don't need to. And then you're going to take this, you're going to center it. Just make sure, you know, these sides here are the same. And then this is going to go right here. That looks good. Whoops, crooked. Does that look good? That looks good there. And then you're just going to press it down. And now you're going to have your mechanism of your card. So, really simple to do. So, these 3 pieces here, you're going to take your little bunny, your chick, your duck. You decide which way you want them to go, which one you want to go on front. I'm going to do the bunny, and I'm going to use the Stampin' Seal Plus because it's a moving card and you don't want these little pieces to fall off. But just be careful because this is super sticky. Once you get it stuck down, it's there. So this is going to just give a nice little border. You can see the little border around there. And then there's your first one. So we're going to lay that down. And we've got our next little strip there. We're going to do the duck. Oh, see that? That ripped the paper. So you want to be careful of that. This is super strong. So just be aware that it can snag on your paper sometimes and rip it. So again, you're going to do the same thing. Kind of keep them level with this card. And then you're going to have that little border. Stick that down. Pull that one up. And now you're going to go on to your last one. And we're going to glue this guy down. Same thing. Pull that up. And then you have this piece here. This is where your Happy Easter is going to go. I guess you don't need this Stamp and Seal Plus on here if you don't want to, but I have it out, so I might as well use it. That'll go right there. And then this is going to go right here. So we're going to glue that down. Just like that. And then there's your card. Well, we have to put the ribbon in for the pole, but see, that was super easy, wasn't it, guys? Like, super easy. I'm telling you, it's really easy to make. Now, where's my ribbon? Aha. So I have the Pale Papaya open weave ribbon. I thought that would go super cute with this card because of the colors I chose. So I'm going to cut that. Deb or Donna, you can totally do this. It's wicked easy. It's one of the easiest ones, I'm telling you. Super easy. So your ends here, to get them through that circle there, especially if you have like thicker ribbons, even these little thin ones, cut it at an angle. And then I go in from the back because you're going to get a prettier fold. If you go backwards to front, you're going to have that, if that makes sense, you're going to have this on the top here, which looks better than that to me, that fold. So it'll look like this, and just be careful when you pull. You don't want to pull it right through and rip it right off. But there's your little pull tab, and then you can shorten it up or lengthen it, whatever you want to do. So like that. I might just trim it up a little bit, but you want to have it thick enough or big enough so people will be able to pull it. And then just to finish this off, we're just going to take our piece of basic white, which is cut 5 1/4 by 4. Yeah, I think you're right, Donna. The grandkids, small kids, oh my gosh, they would love this card. I'm going to make one of these for my niece and nephew. They're going to like it. I think my older nieces and nephew would like it too. So that's it. See how simple that was? I mean, come on, that's so simple. But this is much smoother than this one with the designer series paper. It like sticks there. But it's cute with that. But they're super fun to play with too. So I told you guys this one was simple. And you guys, with the measurements and stuff, you'll be able to recreate them really easy. But isn't that a nice, fun card? And it's a super easy one too, like I said. But it's like one of those ones you get in the mail and you're like, how the heck? They must have spent hours doing that. So let me flip you guys upside down or the right way up, whatever you want to say. So that is the card. I was looking today to do some kind of fun fold card, and I remember I did one of these a while ago, probably the first year I started. I did one of these, so I went back in my video back in my videos, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna do that. So I hope you guys like that. I will leave all the measurements in the link of the video, like I said, so you guys can recreate that card if you want. And I think I'll do a giveaway. I didn't do a giveaway last week, so I don't know what I'm going to give you guys, but I'm going to do a giveaway. So you have until next week to, well, until I'll pull the winner out on my next live. So when you guys comment on this video, anybody who comments on this particular video, I will put you guys in a drawing and I will pick a winner, and you guys will win something from me because I like giving stuff away. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys so much for being here tonight. And I will talk to you guys next Tuesday. What else was there? I think that was it. It was quick tonight. I got it in under 40 minutes. Woohoo! So, all right, guys. Well, thank you guys so much, and I will talk to you guys next week. Have a great rest of your week, And I'd love to see these cards if you guys make them, if you share them with me. All right, bye guys.